Good evening, students. Welcome to SVM coaching classes. Now, today we are going to study English grammar, and we are actually resuming the same lecture. In last year lecture also we studied about the add a question tag, and we studied about 4 rules. We studied 4 rules actually. Now we'll go to rule number 5. That is nothing but the rule number 5. Now listen patiently and listen attentively. If the sentence is in simple present tense, okay. If the sentence is in simple, okay, past tense, simple past tense, then write QT by using didn't. Okay. Rule number 5 is if the sentence is in simple past tense, then write QT. QT is nothing but the question tag by using didn't. So whenever there is a sentence which is in past tense, then obviously you have to use didn't. If any sentence is in past tense, then first you have to understand the tense of the sentence. Obviously you have to look for the verb, helping verb or main verb. If the helping verb or main verb is in past tense, then blindly you can use didn't. You can use didn't while writing the answer of question tag. Okay, now we will go to first example. Example number 1. Religion didn't make me an Indian. Now, religion didn't make me an Indian. Now here you have to find out which is the verb, which is the main verb and which is the helping verb. Okay, helping verb is already given over here, didn't, and main verb is nothing but the make. But sentence is in past tense. Why? Didn't is the helping verb. When the helping verb is in past tense, why we have to look for the main verb? Just ignore it, just neglect it and look at the helping verb. Helping verb is in past tense, that is nothing but the didn't. Here, actually this sentence is very simple. You don't have to use your mind or use your brain. You don't have to be brainiac. So obviously religion didn't make me an Indian. So didn't will become did. Didn't will become did, and religion is nothing but non-living thing. That day also I told you, didn't it, or you can write this way also, didn't it. Why we have to write did? Okay, if the sentence is negative, answer is positive. If the sentence is negative, then answer must be positive, and if the sentence is positive, answer must be negative. That is the first rule of the add a question tag. You have to remember it every time. When the sentence is positive, answer will be negative, and when the sentence is negative, answer will be positive. Here everything is given, everything is ready made before you. Religion didn't make me an Indian. Now you have to look for the helping verb. Helping verb nothing but the didn't, and didn't will become did, and religion is a non-living thing, so obviously it will become it. Did it? Question mark. Okay, now we will go for second example. Rain lash on ground. Rain lash on ground. You know, now this is the rainy season. Obviously there is a torrential amount of rain or torrential rain when even the Nisarga cyclone arrived near to the Mumbai. Not very near to the Mumbai, but when we were crossing some part of Maharashtra, there was a heavy rain. Most part of the Maharashtra, especially Raigad district. So obviously rain lash on ground. Now here you have to look for the helping verb. Helping verb is totally absent. Then you have to look for the main verb. Main verb is already given, that is nothing but the lash. And you can here understand very clearly that ed is attached. Ed is attached to the lash. Ed is attached to the lash. So it is in past tense. It is in past tense. So obviously rain lash on ground. Sentence is positive, answer must be negative. Sentence is positive, answer must be negative. Didn't it? Didn't it? Question mark. Okay. Okay, student, now rule number 6 of add a question tag. Now you can see the rule over here. If the sentence starts with main verb, then write QT by using will you. Again, read the rule. I am reading it. If the sentence starts with the main verb, then write QT by using will you. Okay, when if any sentence starts with main verb, not helping word, I'm telling you, I'm warning you, it should start with main verb. Okay, then you can use will you. You can write answer will you. Okay, we'll go for the example number 1. Make the students comfortable. Make the students comfortable. Here there is no helping verb, and you will not find any kind of a helping verb in such kind of a sentences. Obviously there is only one verb, that is nothing but the make, and make is nothing but the main verb. And now in such kind of a sentence, when the sentence starts with the main verb, then you don't have to look for any kind of a what you call that tense of the sentence. You just directly look at whether the sentence starts with the main verb. Okay, if the sentence starts with the main verb, don't read other thing, just write down answer will you. You will get full marks. You will get full marks. Always remember, always note, take a note of this in your mind, that when the sentence starts with the main verb, you don't have to read the whole sentence. If you are reading, then it doesn't matter. But obviously when you look at the sentence, you just get a glance through it. Just glance through it and you can understand. Make the students comfortable. Just by glancing at the sentence, you can understand that the sentence starts with the main verb. That main verb is nothing but the make. So obviously answer will be will you. You don't have to look for the sentence, what you call the tense of the verb or tense of the sentence. It doesn't matter. You don't have to look even for you don't have to find out what you call that any kind of helping verb at all. When the main verb is given, then why you are what you call seeking any kind of a helping verb or the tense of the sentence? Blindly you can follow this rule. You just have to write down the answer will you, and you have to put a question mark and nothing else. So when the sentence starts with the main verb, then you can write answer by using will you, and you can directly write the answer will you. This is the first example. Now go to the second example. Preserve those historical documents, because these sentences are mostly of imperative type, or you may call it request or command. Okay, these sentences are mostly of the request or command, mostly of the command or imperative sentences. These are mostly of the imperative sentences or command. They means they are ordering something or commanding something like that. So preserve those historical documents. Here also you don't have to look for the helping verb. Main verb is already there and it appears first at the start of the sentence. That is nothing but the preserve. So when you look at the main verb preserve, you don't look you don't have to look for the verb of what you call that tense of the sentence or tense of the verb. Directly you can write the answer. That is nothing but the will you. What? Will you. Why we have written will you? Because the sentence starts with the main verb, and when the sentence starts with the main verb, then obviously you can blindly follow this rule and you can write down your answer will you. So preserve those historical documents, then answer will be will you, and you have to put question mark. You have to put question mark. Okay, now we will go to rule number 7 of add a question tag. If any sentence starts with let's means let us, okay, short form is let and long form is let us, then write QT means question tag by using shall we. Again read it and understand it. If any sentence starts with let's is nothing but the let us, then write QT means question tag by using shall we. Okay, this is the rule. Now we'll look for the example number 1. Let's discuss this topic at school. Now here also you don't have to look for any kind of a helping verb, main verb, tense of the sentence, tense of the verb. No, none at all. Obviously you only look at whether in the sentence let's appear, okay, and it's start of the sentence, not end of the sentence or middle of the sentence, but it should start with the means let's will start with the start of the sentence. Okay, it will start the sentence will start with let's. Okay, now let's discuss this topic at school. Now here let's is already given. Let's is nothing but later. Then blindly you can follow this rule, or you can by heart this rule. You can understand this rule, and you can write down shall we. You can write down shall we. This is the way you have to write. So let's discuss this topic at school. So let's is already given. Let's is nothing but the letter. So obviously answer will be shall we. According to this, we have to write shall we. You don't have to look for the anyone of main verb or helping verb, tense of the sentence or tense of the verb. Only blindly you can follow this, or you can by heart this rule, and you can write the answer shall we question mark. Now here also let us visit this paradise. This is the second example you can see here. Let us visit this paradise. Okay. Okay, here it is clearly elaborated in this sentence. Let us, instead of let's, short form, long form is given. Let us visit this paradise. Okay, don't get confused. Let us and let's are nothing but one and the same, that you know, because you are English medium student obviously, and you are in 10th standard. So obviously, let us visit this paradise. Then answer will be shall we, whether it starts with let's or whether the sentence starts with let us. Then answer must be, answer will be, shall we. What? Answer will be shall we. That is the answer. So let us visit this paradise. Answer will be shall we. So whether any sentence starts with let's or let us, then blindly you can follow this rule, or blindly you can write the answer, or directly or straightforwardly you can write the answer shall we, question mark. Okay. Rule number 8 of add a question tag. Now rule number is here already over here. Now if any sentence starts with let me, if any sentence, any kind of a sentence starts with let me, it should start with let me. Then write QT or question tag by using shall I. Always write question tag by using shall I. This is the rule. So, okay, example number 1. Let me protect the students. Let me protect the students. So, let me, this first part, the start of the sentence is nothing but a let me. So, obviously, you have to follow rule blindly, or you have to by heart it, or you have to understand it. It's very simple, and answer is also very simple. Actually, the rule answer is given already over there. So, shall I? What? Shall I? Okay, in the exam you have to by heart it, or you have to understand it. When the sentence starts with let me, then don't look for any kind of a main verb, helping verb, tense of the sentence, tense of the verb. Then obviously you directly write the answer, that is nothing but the shall I and question mark. When it starts with a let us or let's, then shall we, and when it starts with let me, shall I. Okay, that is the difference between the rule number 8 and rule number 7. Okay, let me save the extinct animals or extinct species. You may call it let me save the extinct species. Okay, or here I have written animal, it doesn't matter. So sentence starts with let me, then obviously answer will be nothing but shall I. So you have to remember and understand this rule. Number 9 of add a question tag. If the sentence starts with there, any sentence, if it starts with there, then while writing QT, use there. Use there means not writing the answer, you can use directly there. Means there must be some helping verb or main verb. Okay, now we will look. If the sentence starts with there, sentence start of the sentence must be with there, then while writing QT means question tag, means answer to the question tag, use there. Okay, now we'll go to example number 1. There are alterations in the structure. There are alterations in the structure. Okay, now sentence starts with there, but directly you cannot write answer there. You have to look for the main verb or helping verb. Helping verb is already given over there, that is nothing but the are. Helping verb is given over there, that is nothing but the are. Sentence is positive, answer must be negative. Sentence is positive, answer must be negative. Are will become aren't. Are will become aren't, are not, or aren't. Aren't there? Aren't there? This is the way you have to use there. You cannot directly write the answer there and you are expecting a marks from what you call that teacher. Obviously you will get 0. So obviously in this kind of a sentence or this kind of rule, obviously you have to find out whether the sentence starts with the there, and then you have to look for the main verb or helping verb, and accordingly you have to write the answer. Okay, so are is a helping verb. Are is in positive, sentence is positive, there is no negativity or negative word in the sentence. Obviously answer will be are will become are, and I already told you in the rule number 1, if the sentence is positive, answer will be negative, and if the sentence is negative, the answer will be positive. So are will become aren't there, question mark. This is the answer of the example number 1. Now we will go to example number 2. There has been a lot of improvement. You can see here there has been a lot of improvement in the sentence. Also you can quickly observe the sentence starts with there, then obviously this rule applied. But directly I told you earlier also, you cannot write answer by just writing there. Okay, in question you cannot write there and question mark. No, so obviously has. What? Has. You have to find out the helping verb or main verb. Helping verb is already given, has been, but we have to look for the has. So obviously sentences for this, there is no negative sentence, no negativity in the sentence, obviously no negative word in the sentence, then has will become hasn't. Sentence positive, answer negative, sentence positive, answer negative, has will become hasn't there, hasn't there, and there will be a question mark. This is the way you have to write the question tag. In this way, this chapter is closed, and question tag is very compact, very small chapter. And I already studied in 8th standard and 9th standard. Also, now we study in the 12th standard. So, thank you, students. Thank you for your patience listening. As well as subscribe to our SVM channel, means whatever channel they have. Okay, and you are subscribed to it. You just watch it and share it with your friends or your what you call this fellow students, other fellow students or classmates or whatever. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.